If you want to understand skin and the damage you did when you were younger and why it's affecting you now in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, and so on, this is the video for you. Hey everybody, it's Lisa, owner of Peaches Skincare. You can visit us at peachesskincare.com, and I also invite you to follow us on Instagram or Facebook to see a little bit more about who we are or our holistic beliefs in skincare. For those of you that have been part of this Peaches family for a long time, you hear this a lot, and I appreciate that you allow me to keep saying it, but we have so many phenomenal new subscribers because of all of you. I am 56. I have done nothing invasive to my skin. No needles, no procedures. I wear no foundation and concealer here, and I use no filters. I teach you beauty and aging holistically. I practice what I preach, and I'm not going to lie to you and tell you a tool or a procedure, a tool or a product did something when really I had a procedure. It breaks my heart when I look at a lot of social media and I see people really lying to you. And so when you go back, you've seen me do videos where I show you the person with their makeup on, but what they really look like, or the person with a filter, but what they really look like. So this video is really about not only talking to you about your inner self and your inner beauty and how important that is and not changing yourself, but it's helping you understand the damage you've done and why you're struggling or suffering now. We do all of our damage by the age of 20 to 22, and this is actually written in the Journal of Medicine. So this is a fact, a scientific fact. Now, why do we do that? A lot of you have heard me say this before, but we are born with healthy, normal skin. We all have healthy, normal skin. It's what we do to it daily, weekly, and monthly that changes it. I had someone come on here recently and just, blast me for saying foundation is bad. A young girl, not an esthetician. I've been taking care of people for almost 40 years. Foundation and concealer are one of the #1 causes of acne and aging. If you don't believe me, I apologize. You can go somewhere else. But I have taken care of hundreds of thousands of clients in my 3 salons, and I've healed their skin every time if they listen to me and they have the patience and throw their ego aside to do that. So as we're young, we sunburn, we don't wash our face properly, maybe our moms or dads use bad products on us. As we become teenagers, we're told it's hormones. We start to break out and everyone says it's hormones. Well, it's not hormones that are breaking you out, it's that your body heats up, you retain more water, your skin is dirty because you maybe haven't been cleaning it properly or taking care of it. If you're a young man, you're not shaving properly by using a disposable razor or making sure your shaver's clean. As women, we are guilted into thinking we are not beautiful without foundation and concealer, and I wore it as a young teenager as well. And so all of these things contribute to this volcano effect that happens as a teenager. We sweat a little bit more, like I said, we retain more water, we're a little bit more oily. We put all this junk in our hair and products on our face. We don't change our pillowcases. Well, every time I teach a teenager how to take care of their skin clears up, and it's amazing. And they didn't have to go on the pill, and they didn't have to adjust their hormones. Now, I'm not saying, I am not a doctor, that a doctor might find other things, but this is on average or 99% of the time what happens with my clients. So then by the time we get into our 20s, we have created so much damage to the skin, and the skin is the largest organ of the body. The skin says to itself, it protects the bones and muscles, it regulates the temperature of the body, but it says, I'm going to thicken to protect myself. Just like when you walk around barefoot and the heels of your feet. If you've ever visited other cultures where they walk around barefoot, their feet are just this calloused, hard layer. And that is the skin protecting them, believe it or not. And that's what it does to your face, from sunburns, makeup, bad products, and everything. And so you have all of this junk underneath your skin. You may have brown spots, you may have age and damage, you may have active fungus and bacteria. We have fungus and bacteria always on our skin, and it is when we leave an opening for it that we have an issue. And then as you age, you keep doing all those things. You're now 25, you're now 30, 35, and you're using crappy things. I can't believe how many people tell you on social media, cleansers don't matter because they just rinse down the sink. I just want to scream. Cleansers are your face food. They absolutely matter. If you don't exfoliate morning and night, you will not help that layer to remove itself. You also are doing so many actives that are not needed. You cannot use a tretinoin. You cannot use these actives until your skin is ready. Because when you do, what does your skin do? It says you're burning me, you're irritating me, and it thickens. And you've got to be mindful of all of the retail products out there that are doing that. So it's funny, Kent the other day said to me, but doesn't the skin change every 28 days? And I said, it absolutely does. It's why we have our clients come in every 2 weeks to a month for a facial. When you go longer, you're really harming it, the situation. You're taking everything we've done and you're kind of going backwards. It's just like working out. If I just worked out today and I didn't work out for another month, it's really not going to create much change. So the skin tries to change every 28 days, but you keep doing all the junky things to it. So it's trying to peel away, it's trying to remove that outside callus and bring up new tissue because new tissue is there. People can have scars, they can have brown spots, they can have marks, they can have burns, and we can soften much of it or we can bring up completely new tissue. But as you keep doing all of the crappy things to your skin says what? Oh, I've removed some tissue. Oh, I'm gonna thicken again. I'm gonna thicken. So that's why when you look at the before and afters that I've posted before, people create so much change when they listen to me within weeks and months because they get rid of all of that junk. They use products that are like food for their skin. They stop the foundation and concealer. They wear a wide-brimmed hat. You'll hear me say it a lot now. Get rid of your egos with your hair. Get rid of the fact that you think you're not beautiful in a hat. You know what? You're not great when you have a bunch of brown spots on your face and wrinkles you shouldn't have yet, okay? I think aging is beautiful. I think it tells where we came from. I think it can be the tears you shed when your dog passed away, like my Sammy. It can be a beautiful moment in your life. It shows on your face the traveling you've done, where you live. But the fact is that if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to look much older, much more weathered, and much more dull than you need to be. So help that skin to create change every 28 days by washing properly, exfoliating morning and night gently. If you used Flawless Exfoliator, you would see it is incredibly gentle. Blueberries, coffee, pomegranate. Use small batch products that last you a long time. I know that we say luxury skincare, but we are. We're like healthy organic food. And you will see the changes. Because if you don't, as you get into 50, 60, 70, those layers are so deep and there's so much going on that your skin just doesn't look healthy and great. We can remove that, give you healthy, beautiful skin without doing invasive procedures. Am I going to make you look like you're 20 again? No, but who wants to look 20? I want you to look the best that you can look at your age. So anything else that Kent, that you would ask me the other day that I didn't cover? Kent and I are a team and he really helps me with this. So I hope this helped. If you have any questions, ask with love and kindness below, and I hope you all stay beautiful naturally.